I don't want a penny more than what's mine. You pay me, $1.1 million, and my cut is $1 million. I'm gonna leave $1 on the table. But I ain't taking $999,000 either. I need that extra $1,000. I need all mine, and I don't want a penny more, a penny less. And I took that and deposited that into my perspective. You know what I mean? About everything. I don't want nothing I ain't entitled to, but I want everything that's mine now. All of it.
I am just simply, I feel like, looking at a reflection of who I am as I look out into the audience. How old do you all think I am, first of all?
AP, you cold for this?
I was down in the dumps, then I shook back with the quickness. I had to stay focused, that just made me more proficient.
I'm a pioneer in this game, I'm Russell Simmons. I gave it my all, now we ballin' just like Denver, let's go.
Cartoon Network.
20, okay, probably said in my biography or something. I was already 20. But I just, so honored to be here. And it doesn't feel like too long ago that I graduated from high school.
I was down in the dumps, then I shook back with the quickness. I had to stay focused, that just made me more proficient. I'm a pioneer in this game, I'm Russell Simmons. I gave it my all, now we ballin' just like Denver, let's go.
I am a rising senior in college, and I started off with very humble beginnings. My mom was a single parent, and I was not raised with a lot of money.
I was down in the dumps, then I shook back with the quickness. I had to stay focused, that just made me more proficient. I'm a pioneer in this game, I'm Russell Simmons. I gave it my all, now we ballin' just like Denver, let's go.
Or to not have a silver spoon in my mouth. And I would always remember being a child and having like this window by my bed and looking up at night and just looking out into the world.
Slam dunk, they might think that I'm Jokic. Pass the ball, cause right now I'm wide open. Just in time, some might say that I'm chosen. He hotter than a kid, man, you must be joking. Ask about me in my city, they'll tell you I'm the man, Jack. But I don't think they understand that. The way it went, it was no way that I planned that. It's going down, then you might wanna stand back. On these verses, I'm so smooth. Them haters, they don't have a clue. They don't know just what to do. You can ask my cousin Blue, let's go.
And looking up at the sky, I actually had like a globe on my nightstand, and I would always just spin it. And I would point to different countries.
I was down in the dumps, then I shook back with the quickness. I had to stay focused, that just made me more proficient. I'm a pioneer in this game, I'm Russell Simmons. I gave it my all, now we ballin' just like Denver, let's go.
That I would envision myself going to one day and speaking at potentially. And just, I always knew that there was a mark on my life to make a difference in the world. Anybody ever had that same aspiration? Let me see your hands real quick. You just knew like you're called for something greater. Well, that's what I've always carried on the inside of me, and I couldn't really articulate it at such a young age, but I just had that feeling, I had that desire. And so coming from humble beginnings, it's not about where you start, but it's about how well you finish. And if there's nothing else that you take away from this talk, I want to leave you all with something that is a very profound statement that I heard from none other than Albert Einstein. And he has this quote, and he says, "Time can neither be created nor destroyed." And although I agree with that statement, I would like to add a thought-provoking statement to that. And I would like to tell you all, listen, yes, time can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be spent wisely. And you all might not have the money, the fancy cars, the houses, the land, and things like that at your age. But one thing that you do have is time. And make time your best friend. And when I was looking at the sky that night, just being a child,
let's slow this thing down, we can find the right pace. Except for you, I can be a safe space.
I know you heard it all, my heart's in the right place. When I look into your eyes, all I see is brighter days, let's go.
Trapaholics.
just envisioning all of the possibilities and places that I would want it to go. Didn't know if I would ever make it there. Didn't even think college would be an option for me. I always kept that as I lived my life, that I had a lot of time and that I had to spend time making wise decisions. And with that came my environment and who I surrounded myself with. And one thing that I want to share with you is that
let's slow this thing down, we can find the right pace. Except for you, I can be a safe space. I know you heard it all, my heart's in the right place. When I look into your eyes, all I see is brighter days. Let's go.
Before you go to college, because I know a lot of you all are in that stage right now, find your gift. A lot of times you go to college, I'm the biggest advocate for college.
Let's slow this thing down, we can find the right pace. Except for you, I can be a safe space. I know you heard it all, my heart's in the right place. When I look into your eyes, all I see is brighter days. Let's go.
Because I'm a senior in college, graduating with my finance degree next May 2020. But find your gift before you make that transition to college, or even spend time in college discovering what your gift might be.
Spring, summer, fall, no, my love, it don't expire. When you look at me, you get what your heart desires. Seen some things in your past, you was walking through the fire. We can turn this thing around, and I'm talking right now. I just love to see you smile, you shine brighter than the sun. Where we at the point of no return. Since the first day we met, I always knew you was the one. Let the good times roll, and it's only just begun. Give me your hand, I will never let it go. Like a rose, together we can grow. I give my all, that's the only way I know. I want this thing forever in my arms, I hold you close, let's go.
In my belief, in my opinion, your gifts are inherent, which means that they aren't something that was given to you. It's something that you were born with. It's nothing that you could pay for or ever.
Let's slow this thing down, we can find the right pace. Except for you, I can be a safe space. I know you heard it all, my heart's in the right place. When I look into your eyes, all I see is bright days. Let's go.
Go to someone and ask, can you give me my gift? It's something that you have instilled within the inside of you. And it is very important that your greatness be awakened. What if I told you right now that all of you all are pregnant? Raise your hands if you believe that all of you all are pregnant in here. Nobody in here believes you're pregnant? Well, in actuality, you're carrying something on the inside of you. Each and every single one of you all have gifts. And the small steps in life that you make. I remember being in elementary school in the hallway one day, and I noticed that there was a classroom. And they were an older grade level than I was. And they were outside, they were selling candy. And they were fundraising to go on this trip at the end of the school year. And I looked at them, and I looked at me.
I just hit the beat and flow. I go hard on every verse.
But that's for what it's worth. The hottest rapper on the earth, let's go.
And I said, wow. All I just saw was students lined up every morning in transactions, and then everybody paying their money or 50 cents or whatever for pickles and lollipops and everything. And I just thought, look at the smiles on their faces. And I knew that the fundraising was going to be over within a week or so.
I just hit the beat and flow. I go hard on every verse. But that's for what it's worth. The hottest rapper on the earth, let's go.
So I went home, I got my mom, I said, Mom, I really want to take advantage of this opportunity, and I'm nothing but 8 years old. I said, can you take me to the store? And I want to buy a big bag of candy. And next week I want to take it to school, and I think I want to start this business.
I just hit the beat and flow. I go hard on every verse. But that's for what it's worth. The hottest rapper on the earth, let's go.
And so in my mind, I had this whole corporation, like I was just some business owner, CEO of a company or something. and I would take a big bag to school every day, filled with candy, shove it in my backpack, and the following week,
I'm the meaning of consistent. I just crushed the competition. It's a blessing that you witnessed. This the art of self-expression. It's the cause and effect. Man, I just gotta represent. He hot as me, man, that's a stretch. Boy, you a rookie, I'm a vet. They can't find a way to stop me, so I feel just like I'm Rocky. I'm guaranteed to get it poppin', cause there is no other option. Let's go.
I started selling candy to my classmates. And I couldn't understand what that meant at the moment. I didn't know what that was worth. But then when my clients went from my classmates to my teachers,
I just hit the beat and flow. I go hard on every verse, but that's just what it's worth. The hottest rapper on the earth, let's go.
From my classmates to my teachers to my bus driver, from my classmates to my teachers to my bus driver to my family, I realized at that moment that I was on to something. And when I say awaken your greatness, the first thing I think that I had to realize at that moment, well, what exactly does greatness mean? What exactly is it that I'm carrying on the inside of me that I feel is great enough for me to offer into the world? Your greatness is whatever your gift is. So before you go to college, you might want to discover, before you choose your majors and everything like that, what it is that you're good at. Where do you spend a lot of your time? Where do you spend a lot of your energy? Your small steps lead to your purpose. And in the 3rd grade selling candy, I couldn't understand that at that time, because it might seem minute, just a regular kid selling candy in his classroom and running a business. But I realized that those small steps led to me making some pretty good decisions in my life. There was another occasion where I wanted to, I guess per se, fit in with the crowd. And I noticed in high school, there were other students that seemed to get a lot of attention because they had muscles and they were tall and they played sports. And so I called myself one afternoon, going out and trying out for the track team. And so they had this thing, the coach said, well, we're going to do a suicide. Anybody in here play sports? Let me see your hands. I have about 10 people, okay.
Just in time, be the name, put it into the confusion. They had the keys, but ain't know what they was doing.
Action packed, man, this life just like a movie. Never give up on your dreams and the goals that you're pursuing. Let's go.
Anybody run track? Let's say, so you all know what suicides are, right? I had no idea what in the world a suicide was, but I remember being lined up with like all of these other guys. And so you know how when you are on the pavement, they have the markings and everybody's just standing there. So the coach said, okay, I'm going to blow my whistle on the count of 3 and you all are going to run from...
Just in time, be the name, put it into the confusion. They had the keys, but ain't know what they was doing. Action packed, man, this life just like a movie. Never give up on your dreams and the goals that you're pursuing. Let's go.
This side to whatever the finish line was at the end. And he said, okay, on your mark, we had to get in our position or whatever. Get set, and I'm going to blow the whistle and you all are going to go. He said, go.
Just in time, be the name, put it into the confusion. They had the keys, but ain't know what they was doing. Action packed, man, this life just like a movie. Never give up on your dreams and the goals that you're pursuing. Let's go.
And I remember running with my eyes closed for some reason. I was pretty much the shortest person on the team. And when I looked up, I noticed that all of the guys were like,
don't believe I'm living proof. We started from the flow, now we going through the roof. At this moment, I have nothing left to prove. Put your best foot forward when it's time to make a move. Made it through the dark, man, one day I hit the lights. I looked around, it was nobody in sight. They'll try to bring you down and they do it out of spite. We looking up, going higher than the kite. Had the world on my shoulders and I did the heavy lifting. They in the background, cause right now I'm on a mission. This life just like a puzzle, I'm the piece the game missing. We do the same thing, but don't have the same vision, let's go.
in 10-15 seconds on the other side of the track, and here I was just steady along jogging, all left behind, and I realized that was not one of my gifts.
Just in time be the name, put it into the confusion. They had the keys, but ain't know what they was doing. Action packed, man, this life just like a movie. Never give up on your dreams and the goals that you're pursuing. Let's go.
That was not one of that wasn't my purpose. So it wouldn't make sense for you to look at the person next to you, or to look at, I use that analogy because the society that we live in, you can almost sometimes feel the pressure to compare yourselves to other people that you see on TV and other celebrities and things like that. But it wouldn't make sense to look at the race that someone else is running next to you, because the gifts that they have on the inside of them, that's what's going to carry them from where they are to where they're trying to go in life. When you stay in your lane and when you focus on who you are and your capabilities, you realize that you'll get ahead a lot faster. We had an NBA player come speak at my school one time, and all of the students there were just pretty much intrigued by his career, his accomplishments, how much money he made, the places he's traveled, all of his victories and everything like that. And so as you can imagine, we have a celebrity in front of us. A lot of kids are going to just ask questions regarding his wealth, his status in life. And I remember being in the audience, and I raised my hand and I asked this man, I said, I know you make a lot of money and I know you've achieved a lot of awards in your life and things like that, but who writes your checks? And the room got quiet, and then everybody kind of looked around, and he even thought about it for a quick second until he finally said, that would be the owner of the team.
Talk to him, great.
And at that moment, I couldn't really articulate what in the world I just asked him or what was even going on through my own mind until later on that night. I realized that it's not about
look inside, man, it all come from within. I beat the odds, they ain't one for me to win.
And the next to the kid, man, they chances looking slim. They say time you rock the mic, about to do it again. Let's go.
Laughing all the way to the bank.
in life working harder, but it's about working smarter. And although I might have not ever been born with the capability to dribble a ball or be like the fastest, the tallest on the team, I knew that if I wanted to accomplish certain things in life, it was going to be about the ability of whether or not, one, I could hear.
Look inside, man, it all come from within. I beat the odds, they ain't one for me to win. Standing next to the kid, man, they chances looking slim. They say time you rock the mic, about to do it again. Let's go.
What my peers weren't listening to, and two, if I could pay attention to what everybody else wasn't looking at. And it was funny how with the analogy of a team, whether it be basketball, football, or baseball.
Look inside, man, that all come from within. I beat the odds, they ain't one for me to win. Standing next to the kid, man, they chances looking slim. They say time you rock the mic, about to do it again. Let's go.
The owner of the team can't get anywhere without the teammates, and the teammates can't get anywhere without the owner of the team. They all complement each other. And although select people on the team,
I went outside of the lines, and that's when they all doubted. I'm outside of the box, and that's how they miscounted. I'm in another lane, man, them boys looking crowded. It all falls down, man, sometimes things happen. I'm fighting demons, it don't show up on the surface. The dark times, man, it was all worth it. When the house was empty, man, I just kept working. They show up just to cause a disturbance. They nothing like us and we nothing like y'all. My flow so clean, grab a can of Lysol. Been around for a minute, man, you can ask Paul. We make it a big deal, but it's really so small. Let's go.
Have the ability to play the game. The business is just as competitive as competing against one another. So I challenge you all on today to think outside the box.
Look inside, man, it all come from within. I beat the odds, they ain't want for me to win. Standing next to the kid, man, they chances looking slim. They say, Tyme, you rock the mic, bout to do it again, let's go.
Do something, look at everyone around you and figure out what is it that I can do differently. Because you're never going to be able to get ahead in life by being in the crowd. There's something that you have to do that stands out, that makes you set aside, that makes you set apart from the pack. I would have never in my life imagined that although in high school I didn't have the athletic ability like all the other students, I didn't have the, I guess what you say, the appearance. One thing I had was knowledge. And I knew that with knowledge, my knowledge, your knowledge, all that you have, I could use it one day to acquire power. I didn't graduate high school with a 4.0 GPA, but I realized that it's not about your GPA in life. It's about your skills, what you can bring to the table, and being in a position of value. And as I was making that transition from high school to college, it made me think about that time I was in 3rd grade. That time when I went to the store, got that candy, filled it up to the top in that bag, shoved it in my book bag, and while my teacher was teaching in front of the classroom, I was running a business. And in the lunchroom, while everybody else was eating lunch and just chit-chatting, I was going around making transactions and keeping my coins, because I probably charged them more than 50 cents for 2 lollipops, keeping all those coins shoved in a sandwich bag. I want you all to do something for me. 1, think outside the box, step outside the box, never fit in. And secondly, I want you all to stand up real quick, because there's no way I can call this Awaken Your Greatness without.
Yeah, they call me big time, gotta say it times 2. When them haters come around, always come with bad news.
I'm on the move, I'm just here to pass through, and I'm just getting started. How you let me pass you? Let's go.
Maybach music.
Some motivation, some participation, and this wasn't even scripted. I want you all to clap once. I want you all to clap twice. I want you all to clap 3 times.
Yeah, they call me big time, gotta say it times 2. When them haters come around, always come with bad news. I'm on the move, I'm just here to pass through, and I'm just getting started. How you let me pass you? Let's go.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Think about it. Before you all go to college.
Yeah, they call me big time, gotta say it times 2. When them haters come around, always come with bad news. I'm on the move, I'm just here to pass through, and I'm just getting started. How you let me pass you? Let's go.
Before you all finish college, before you all even think about what it is, whatever major or degree or whatever you want to accomplish in life, even if you decide not to go to college.
It's a lion, it's a tiger, it's a bear. No, it's time, I don't think that they prepare. Pros and cons, we can put them on the scale. If you rockin' with the kid, put your hands up in the air. Some call me Justin, but I came in perfect timing. I snuck up without a clue, that's before they realized it. They jumped out the boat, but I just kept grinding. This little light of mine, it's so hard for them to find it. My flow so cold, just like an ice pack. We just dropped the time tape, and we came right back with a pen and a pad. Man, I'm really like that. They got fortune and fame, but my flow is priceless. Let's go.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Your gifts on the inside of you, you have to offer those things to the world.
Yeah, they call me big time, gotta say it times two. When them haters come around, always come with bad news. I'm on the move, I'm just here to pass through, and I'm just getting started. How you let me pass you? Let's go.
The world is waiting on it, and the world is depending on you. I want you all to clap once. I want you all to clap twice. I want you all to clap 3 times. You all just gave yourself a hand. Because 10 years from now, those gifts on the inside of you that you just awakened, they're going to come out. You all are going to be in positions of value. You all are going to be in positions of great wealth, great authority, great knowledge. In the world, whatever your sphere of influence is, whatever your circle is, those gifts that you all have right here, they're going to be valuable to the people around you. And that is what is going to enable you to have dominion. So I want you all to clap now for yourselves so you all can get used to it and normalize that feeling. Clap once, clap twice, clap 3 times. I appreciate it. Awaken your greatness. Thank you for having me.